Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a Christmas special. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone who is watching. Christina's got a beautiful little outfit for us and we're going to be doing carbon wheels on our Panigale V2. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, she wanted to do a sexy reveal of this outfit, I guess.
It's different, you know?
It is a pretty nice outfit.
It's pretty like Christmassy. I've only worn these like once, these shoes, so.
We're celebrating Christmas. We're celebrating 1 million subscribers on YouTube. She did a Slinkini try-on haul, first ever on her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Go check that out. Is it up yet? Did you put it up? Okay.
I'm waiting to get my channel review to get that plaque.
Before you put that up?
Before I put that Slinkini.
And get a copyright strike? Or not a copyright strike, just a strike in general.
Just inappropriate.
By the way, you can be entered to win this bike. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. So today, Moto Million sent us out some beautiful carbon fiber wheels. And the best part about these wheels, this bike does not have forged wheels on it. So we could see some legit weight savings on these bad boys. So let's see. We're gonna try to get through all of them today, but we might just get one on. We'll see how long it takes. We've got quite a lot of stuff to do for the holidays this week.
They're shiny.
But they are shiny gloss to match since it's a shiny paint scheme. So carbon fiber BST Rapid Tech wheels, front and rear. I'm guessing, I believe they're 6.5 pounds, the rear wheel. I should know this by now. We put on like 8 bikes.
I picked up 5-pound weights today.
How's it feel?
Yeah, it's definitely way under 10.
Okay.
This would be a little difficult, so.
Pretty crazy. Let me see the front of that thing. We were thinking about painting these. I was gonna do half white, half red. God, I thought that was the wheel and I almost had a heart attack. Jesus.
No. Panic.
But the patrons were kind of up like 50-50 on it, and I figured, you know what? Let's just not do it. It's a lot of time and a lot of money. We wouldn't be installing them right now if we would have waited to have them painted. So
these are really nice.
We're just gonna do them with that. You don't see.
Start with the rear.
You don't see very many V2s with carbon wheels on them.
Not at all.
Yeah. So especially with the full Acro exhaust as well.
Are we looking at the front too, or just the rear for now?
Let's just do the rear for now.
And see if we get through it.
Mm-hmm. Great outfit, by the way.
Thanks.
All right. First thing we did was break this loose. These are 250 Newton meters of torque spec for these, which is basically like a center lock for like a Lamborghini or something. Look at the bar he used to break it. His big sausage arms weren't enough. Stop it. All right, we got everything removed. Tire, well, I guess wheel and tire are coming off. He already let the air out of it. That's why it was flat. I actually rode it over here today and it was 38 degrees outside and windy as shit.
We thought about doing the rotor at the same time, but the entire axle has to come out.
Yeah, so you were right.
Yeah.
So we'll do that with a chain and sprocket then.
That's right.
That would make more sense.
Yep.
That's the rotor that I have right here. We've never actually used this before, but we'll save it for another day. I'll put it over here with our Christmas tree of parts. Look at this. All right, so Dado already broke the bead. He's pulling it off the tire off the wheel now. There you go. He uses special attachments so he doesn't scratch anything. Like I said, these are not forged. I believe they're just cast wheels. So I'm really curious to see what the weight difference is on the rear.
We're gonna weigh them?
Yeah, let's weigh the rear wheel, and then we'll probably only get the rear wheel done today, and then we're gonna do a.
You know, if we do a burnout,
special.
we can shave some weight.
Yeah, get some rubber off.
Rubber's heavy.
That's why I don't wear them.
All right, so if you're dismounting tires and you forget, double check the rotation. So this wheel is mounted on the right hand side of the single swing arm. There's a little arrow on this particular wheel here. Sometimes they're on a spoke. Actually, most of the time they're on a spoke.
Yeah, that's a weird place for it.
And then you can just literally look at the bike. So this wheel rotates clockwise, the front is that way. And then if you look at the tire, this one specifically has a little arrow pointing that way.
Yeah.
So that's how you want to mount it. You do not want to...
Don't look at our chicken strips.
Yeah, don't look at the chicken strips. Look at our steak strips. But that's how you tell which way the tire needs to be mounted on for the proper rotation. Also, you might see red and sometimes yellow marks. This one only has red marks. And the two marks determine, one, the lightest part of the tire, which you want to mate with
the heaviest part of the rim.
The heaviest part of the rim, which is typically where the valve stem is.
Yep.
And then the other mark will tell you the tallest part of the tire, and you want to mate that with the shallowest part of the rim, so you don't get, you know, so you get the most round out of the setup.
I have a question. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Why are these ribbed in here? What's this about? To keep it from slipping, or what?
No, I think that's from the mold. Like you know, they're like
When they
molded
do the
that way,
wheels?
but I'm sure it has to do something
Some
with
sort of purpose?
with expansion and, you know.
As it gets hot and cold?
Yeah. And then also, tires have a build date, and typically manufacturers by law can't sell a tire that's older than 4 years from manufacturer date. So when you guys are buying tires at discounts and stuff like that,
Interesting.
just make sure you look. I'll tell you how to check. So right here, this 2822, it's at the end of the DOT number, and it's typically only on one side of the tire. The 2822 stands for 28th week of 2022.
Oh, interesting.
So if you
so weird.
so if you Google 28th week, it'll tell you exactly the date that was made. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
there you
which
go.
week it was made, and if
The year.
if it's old, don't buy them. Sometimes manufacturers are like, oh, it's super discount on tires. Well, if they've been sitting in a warehouse or exposed to sun, then they're probably not worth it.
Yep.
Anyways, that's a little DIY tip.
Now we can weigh these.
We can weigh these.
Let's see what
and
the
then
difference
see what
is.
the difference is.
All right, we got the stock wheel on the scale coming in at 10 pounds, 6.2 ounces. So we should be saving some good weight here. I'll hand this one to Dodski's, he can put it on there. Let's see what we got. Oh God, it's gonna roll off. It's still rolling. Holy shit. Dude, it's an even 5 pounds.
No way.
Exactly, look, 5 pounds of rotational mass.
That's crazy.
Let's go, boys. It always cracks me up. The stuff that Dotto has. Look at it. What's in there? I want to know what's in there right now.
Miller Lite and some Dawn stuff.
It probably is.
No, this is.
Look at it.
It's
With-
bead lubricant.
With the cobwebs all over it.
Yeah, some cobwebs.
Look at him. He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't
it's
worry
fine.
about it.
It's
With
fine.
rust inhibitors, if you have steel wheels,
Oh.
so the moisture doesn't screw up your steel wheels. And this actually will, when it dries like a thin layer, so it can help seal the tire on there. And you might say like, well, why the fuck does that matter?
Under
I do
braking?
a lot of drag tires, and when you have high horsepower vehicles, sometimes the wheel will spin faster than a tire, and the wheel will spin inside of the
Yep.
tire, believe it or not. So
Oh no, it happens. Even Manny, when he goes out racing in his cars, he shows when he starts where the wheel is on the tire, and after he's done, yeah. And that's from acceleration and braking, actually. It'll happen
on a
under
motorcycle, it
both.
doesn't happen
As much,
but
yeah. Because we don't have as much weight and as much grip.
Yeah, I had a 1700 horsepower race truck I did tires on and stuff
Good
like that. So I was
God.
like, I should probably buy good lubricant for a
That's
tire.
crazy.
Sometimes they put adhesive here to glue the tire onto the rim.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nuts.
that's nutty.
So hopefully we make enough power with this bike that we're gonna need to glue the tires on. But
Remember, I already did the dyno. It lost 2 horsepower. All right, here's the scary part. Gotta be really careful. I remember when I first started doing these builds, I took these to shops and they wouldn't even install carbon wheels.
and they say do not film me while I'm
Yeah,
doing
they
this.
literally wouldn't even let me show them doing it. Dotto's like, give me a whiskey and let me put that tire on.
Yep, I said I'll do it. Bring me a bottle of whiskey.
Why do people get scared about doing it?
Because carbon can literally explode in a machine.
Oh, really?
If too much like on a aluminum or a steel wheel, if there's pressure on a certain part of the tire where it, you know, like when
At the wrong
machine
angle?
squeezes it, yeah, if carbon can literally explode or crack.
I thought it was because they were worried about scratching them.
Oh,
'Cause
that
not
too.
everyone has nylon inserts and stuff.
I have nylon there,
Yeah.
nylon on the bottom clamps,
Yeah.
so I don't clamp on the inside of the wheel, and then I also have a nylon spoon over there.
I use nylon spoons at my house,
Yeah.
so I don't scratch my teeth. All right, flipped it over, adding, well, I guess you didn't flip it over.
Yeah, then it's okay.
Adding air to it. This part always cracks me up when it catches the bead.
Yeah, I left the valve stem in there, so it takes a little bit longer, but I just don't want to be chasing it, trying to put it in there while the air is blowing
Yeah.
out, so it takes a little bit longer to get in there. Also, for all you guys that always worry about tires blowing up and stuff, if you stand this, if you don't have a cage for a tire, if you stand here with the tire, if the tire blows, it's typically going to blow.
It'll hit me.
Yeah, it'll blow out the side before the cord blows out. So. just give you a little tip.
Perfect. Aim it at me. Aim it right at my dick. All right. Finally got the bead set. We're good there. 42 PSI in the rear tire is what they call for stock. That's cold pressure. I think it's 32 in the front, 42 in the rear, something like that. 36 in the front.
36 and 42.
Yeah, and 36 and 42. That's per the thing on the side of the bike. So
Okay, we got to balance.
don't
this
come
sucker.
at me. Yeah, let's balance that beast. Look at the, oh God, it looks so good. All right, time to balance it. the first thing he did that we never actually talk about, you gotta balance your balancer. You gotta make sure it's plumb. That's why there's a little thing right there. I love saying plumb. Take my plums down to the market. What is that? Bounding Town and down? It's Will Ferrell. Take my plums down to the farmer's market. Oh God, it cracks me up. If I find the clip, I'll put it in. Anyway, he's moving it to different spots. The heaviest part of the wheel will go to the bottom. He marks it and then keeps moving it.
Damn good.
He tapes it on there. How much did it take? This one took 3.
No, 4.
Took 4?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Remember, one of these wheels didn't take any. I guess it's more the tire though.
Yeah, and this is a used tire technically, even though it's barely
That's true.
used.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you don't want a lot of weight, what you can do is you can pull the tire off the rim and rotate it. That's a lot of work and a lot of time.
There's no need.
So we'll just slap some weight on there.
And he has black ones anyway, so they blend in, and it's on the other side of the single-sided swing arm.
Pretty big.
So it's all good.
1 ounce total, which is for a motorcycle is actually
Quite a bit.
quite a bit, but
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
No big deal.
So our mark over on this side, we say this in other videos too, but so when this, you know, whenever this tire balances itself out without.
Oh jeez. Take 2.
All right. So without the weights on here, I put a mark here where the lightest point is, which is up at the top, right? So you want to put the weights at the lightest point. The heaviest point's going to be at the bottom. Obviously, gravity is awesome. So it tells us exactly where we need to put the weights. I guessed 4, and it's pretty damn close. I think if I try
By
to put
how fast it moves, is that how you're able to guess?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you do enough of these, you'll be
Yeah.
able to tell. I think these are ceramic coated because like even my tape's not.
They are.
So I'm gonna
And they have ceramic bearings too.
That's wonderful. So if you can, like, if you look, the wheel's not moving at all, and the weights are at like 3 o'clock from where you're looking.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take 4.
Yep.
You get used to a lot of that whenever you're balancing a lot, but it seems like that's like the sweet spot. So
it looks so good.
I'm gonna actually clean this really well. And
See if you can get them to stick.
put those weights on there, and then we'll throw it back on the bike.
All right, wheels going on, boys. This is an exciting moment. Look at how beautiful this thing is. Holy crap. Look at that wheel. A little Teener Wieners in the background. Look at her. Dude, the carbon next to the clear clutch and the titanium Acra and the carbon on the Acra. Dude, you do not see carbon wheels on a V2 very often. I don't think I've ever seen them. Because the last V2 we did mag wheels and we custom painted them, remember? One white and, oh yeah, I forgot I did red for this.
The after you got to get this guy here,
I forgot about that.
and that.
Oh, wait. Maybe I have the wrong one.
What do you mean?
Maybe that's for the other side. Because I thought these come as one piece. Let me
They
check.
should.
All right, I gave him the correct one this time. Look at this beautiful piece. MotoMillion.com. Use code Campisi to save yourself some money.
So the rear nut is 1 piece versus the OEM 2 piece. Right. It's conical.
Dude, the red was the right move.
I love it with the paint scheme.
I
It's
went
so
out
good.
on a limb and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something other than black.
And we're gonna try to hand tighten it and just
Dado's
take it
gonna
for a rip.
sausage tighten it.
So we're gonna hit about 100 miles an hour. If it doesn't fall off, I did a good job.
Look at that. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Wait until the front wheel is carbon.
And the rear rotor.
And the rear rotor. And we're doing red and black accents for the chain and sprocket too. You guys are gonna freaking love it. And we still have carbon for this. We still have blacked out for this. We have another red piece for this integrated that gets rid of all of that. It's gonna be badass. Look at this thing. How much was that, Dado? I wanna know.
It was expensive.
It's like $500 probably, huh?
Not that much.
I don't know, dude. That's pretty large.
$240, right?
You bought that specifically for Ducatis, didn't you?
I did actually.
All right, while he sets the biggest torque wrench in the world, I said 250 at the beginning of this video, Newton meters. That's actually incorrect. It's 230 plus or minus 5%. So what, 230, 225 to 235, something like that, roughly. So he's gonna torque this down. Do I have to hold this rear?
You're gonna hold the brake, and I want to lower the bike too. So.
Oh, okay. All right, let me hold the rear. The whole stand moved.
That's it. Then we put on the black clip.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks
Duke
much
bike
bigger
actually
than
makes black
than
clip.
the other one.
It does look bigger. I don't know
Wonder
why.
why.
Yeah, that's weird. And the silver clips.
Yeah.
This is my ankle.
She almost blew her ankle out coming over to look at the wheel.
Dude, it's freezing.
Hey, what do you think?
It looks really good.
It's pretty badass, right?
Amazing.
The old cherry on top.
I love the nut.
Oh, check please. Dado, we gotta get out of here.
Like right here.
That's the move. That's what I was trying to go
I know,
for.
It's really good.
So there you go. We got the rear wheel
You
done
fix up this side. You just gotta fix up this side.
and the front wheel. It saved 5 pounds, just the rear wheel.
Those 5?
We do, yeah.
Because we'll do the rear brake rotor and the front and rear sprockets
Yep.
and chain.
Uh-huh.
That's really going to clean up the entire.
And it'll probably shave another 3 pounds or so of rotational mass.
Chain.
Yeah, black and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one looks really
But we have different stuff for the chain and sprocket. For the sprocket and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sprocket carrier, bolts and all that. Yeah, you'll see. It's super cool. So that's it.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Dotskis, for your hard work. What? Yeah, it's bluing in. Look at it down here, teens.
Oh, no, this is
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah.
In the booty section.
I know, it looks so good.
I think the purple looks nicer than the blue.
I do like the purple, the deep purple. It looks super cool on it.
Purple.
So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This will be the last video we put up before the Christmas holiday season. So thank you guys so much. Wish Christina Wieners a big, don't you talk back to me, for her 1 million subscribers. Thank you all so much for your continued support. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.